It's going to be chilly tonight, Chris. We're going to drop down to about freezing in a lot of spots. 30s even along the coastline here, and then the mountains will likely be below freezing, at least briefly, early tomorrow morning. So temperature is a bit cool, although the average low is 37 in Portland. That's about where I think we're going to end up by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow quickly we cloud up, maybe start early with a little sun, and then things cloud up. And it's a cloudy day, but for the vast majority of the state, it's a dry day during the daylight hours with an isolated shower over York County, maybe Oxford County as well through the middle of the day, but 90%, 95% maybe of the state ends up dry until sunset. And then from there, southwest and northeast, the rain starts moving in. You know, it's 8 o'clock here and still most of us are dry. So it's gonna take a while for this rain to get in here. Once it gets cranking though, this is midnight tomorrow night, it's raining hard over southern Maine at that point, upper 50s, pretty mild, but rainy and windy. That rain moves into the mid-coast 2, 3 o'clock, still lingering 4, 5, 6 o'clock into down East Maine. But by the time we get to noon or so, a good part of the state has now dried out, and it's actually fairly nice with temperatures right around 60 degrees. Still breezy though, just so you know, on the back end of this it's breezy. The winds turn, but it's noticeably windy, and that wind continues into Saturday. But as far as trick-or-treating goes, or going out tomorrow night, I think it's going to be dry for almost everyone. It just will be noticeably breezy, and it gets even windier on Saturday. Rainfall amounts here look like they're going to be around 1.5 inches. There's still some upside potential of over 2 inches in those purple areas. It's hard though to pinpoint the exact location of where that's likely to be, but there will be some spots over 2 inches of rain. As far as the wind goes, overnight it's about 35 miles an hour for the wind gusts along the coastline, but it's windy again Friday afternoon into Saturday. Saturday the winds are out of the west, 40 miles an hour or so, so very windy there. Quickly, this is Melissa now down to a Category 1. It has weakened dramatically, unfortunately, largely because it went over Jamaica and Cuba, and so the terrain influenced its ability to stay together. Some of the numbers coming out of Melissa are really stunning, and one of the things that struck me, Chris, was a report that the hurricane hunters had to kind of stay in the eye for a while when they were surveying it yesterday because it was so turbulent that they thought there might have been damage to the hurricane hunter's plane. Turns out it was okay, but that's all they do is fly through hurricanes.
Into the hurricane.
Yeah, so it was jarring enough that they had to take a time out there. Luckily, no impacts here in the United States. We'll be looking at this weekend just cool, windy.
All right. Yeah. Keep your hats on. Yep. Thanks, Keith.